What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video again. So as you saw in the last video, if you've watched it, I tore down my SR20 which was losing compression due to leaning out, which cracked the piston. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is I've ordered parts. I'm still waiting for that. I'm waiting for piston rings, head gasket, so they should hopefully come hopefully tomorrow, if not early next week. So fingers crossed that comes soon. I want to get this all finished and done, even though probably won't, but anyway, for a while. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to freshen up my SR20. Best ways to make it look a bit cleaner, simplise your cooling lines, or just make things a bit neater. But anyway, we'll get into that. I am trying to keep warm at the moment. It is like 8 degrees in Melbourne, so I've got my little Bunnings heater going, which is working a dream. But apart from that, we'll try and keep warm. I'll try and spray some things with this heater going, put it near there just to keep it a bit warm, but we'll get into stuff right now. So what I want to try and achieve tonight is maybe clean this up a bit. I was going to spray it black just to make it look a bit cleaner, but I might just get a wire brush or some Scotch-Brites to clean this up. But that's at least my worries at the moment. I want to just respray this, just a nice black. I'm such like up the butt for like making things clean, like just brackets and whatever. Do that, and my head that's over there on the shelf, right there, that thing, right there. Anyway, so we'll get into taking all this off and giving it a quick scuff down. Doesn't need nothing crazy. Sprayed once before, but doing the same colour anyway. I'm going to spray it black. And yes, so get into that now. Alright, so after I dropped the alternator, I've got everything off. Didn't expect that, but yeah, but I got everything off. Having a look at it now, I'm just looking at every little spot, and I don't know if it's just oil or dirt that's flicking up, but I kind of want to take off my front timing case cover, timing chain cover, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know, just to give this another reseal, because I don't know why the hell not while I'm there, so that way I can reset timing, because the chain fell, so obviously I want to do that right. So that will be another day, taking all this off, because I don't use impact tools. It's like probably like 10 o'clock now, not sure. Anyway, so that's all off. Got all the parts up there and around there somewhere. And I don't know if I should respray my rocket cover a different colour, or spray that one or whatever. But if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. You all know I'm stupid about my rocket cover colours, but if anyone has any colour ideas that would match the engine bay, hit me up. Like, let me know. I don't know if I should just keep the red, or go like black, or metallic black, which would be sick. But I don't know. I want something that stands out. But anyway, we'll start sanding down, scuffing down some things, and get to work. I'm just going to give this a quick clean with the Scotch-Brite. And it's already starting to come out a lot better, so I'll be happy with that. It's better than what it was before, as long as it's cleaner. I'm happy. So have a look now. And would you look at that? It looks brand new, second hand. But I'm happy with that. I'm not going to go overkill. I mean, it's not like I'm spraying it or anything. And it's not like it's not going to get dirty. It will get dirty. But just a bit of a freshen up, peace of mind kind of. I don't know why. Keeps me busy, gives me something to do. But that's done. Out of the way. Now we'll scuff up these brackets, get them all warmed up and spray it. Now we'll just warm up all our parts, get them nice and toasty because obviously it's not very warm outside and it's actually raining. What a surprise, huh? In Melbourne. Wouldn't believe it. But anyway, so I'm just warming this up. I've set up a little paint station outside, well, under my carport. Make sure the garage roller doors open a bit, get some airflow. But just warm this up a bit so that way the paint sticks. It's the best way to do it. But as much as they weren't like in bad nick, the colour was bad, I don't know. I like to refresh it, give me something to do while I'm waiting. Yeah. And this is what I'm using to spray all the brackets and whatever with. VHT, I don't know, I've only used them once for, I think it was a rocket cover and I didn't like the colour of it. But I mean, it's black, you can't go wrong with any black, really, unless you're fussy with like a Ed Black or a satin gloss or matte. But anyway, I'm going to give these a quick spray up and go from there. So I wasn't going to leave these outside. I kind of thought I'd just bring them back in, let them dry a bit. I still want to do a couple of coats just to make sure it's thick and on there. And I was contemplating actually when I was not spraying, but taking the water pump pulley off, if I was to just get a kit to make it look nice, to suit the alternator and the power steering pulley. I don't know, it's like $100. Do I want to spend that? Kinda. Not really. I was just thinking, just freshen this up. I've already got the paint, I've got the time. Spray this up, make it look neat again, and yeah. Alrighty, got all these sprayed up and done the coats that I need to do. Now we'll just let it sit to dry up a bit. That'll take a little bit. I don't want to touch it with my hands. Yeah. So anyway, what we're going to go on to here is how to simplise your cooling system in a way. Obviously I haven't got the head and whatever, that's where the main parts are, but usually what there is a coolant hose or pipe that sits there. So when I got this engine from Force Motorworks or whatever, the guy I bought it off, they got it rebuilt from Force Motorworks. Anyway, they didn't position this right, so it was hitting on shit. So then, it's in on the intake manifold, I think it was, yes, anyway. So when I went to go turn it around a bit, I pinched the hose that come out of here. Luckily enough, that wasn't important. So my friend Matisse kind of patched it up, which is good, so I don't have to worry about that. One less coolant hose I have to worry about, which is sick. So usually what there is connects to the head, which I'll show you now actually. So what you can do is there's another pipe here. Oh no, all my holes are falling out. Anyway, I'll put that back in later. What you can do is usually loop this around and feed it back into that little pipe that's usually there. Or you can do what I did and just weld that little thing that was there. But anyway, you do that and route it back into itself, because this does not need to go into the throttle body. Apparently it's for cold starts and does completely nothing, I think only in the cold weather. I haven't had a problem with mine. Half my, yeah, there you go. Speaking of do, mine's been all blocked off. That was what the pipe was in, vacuum line. So I'm going to try and cut this off and that off. eventually. If I can find something to cap it off though, beats me. I'll try and find something though. But anyway, or what you can do is get a plug kind of thing. So you can get them from Clark Rubber, I found out. Sorry. And get a better, yeah, actually, you know what, stuff will lift it up there. So it's a closed end kind of thing, and what you do, use that. I will take that off soon to show you, and put it on there. So you just delete that, and it's less hoses to worry about, less maintenance that you don't need. So there's that, and I'll drop my rag again anyway. Oh well, yeah, so I'll show you how to do that now. Well, whatever. So we got that hose off. Goes where it belongs. And this should slip on just nicely, and then I'll tighten that anyway, but you know what the go is. It's just simple, easy shit. Yeah. Bam. So that is that. That is a bit more simplified. One less hose you have to worry about. Now two. I probably can't even show you, but I'm going to try to. So we'll go over to the turbo. So you got this water line here. Okay, and that's what I forgot to spray. Isn't that great? I forgot to go up there and get another water neck. Apparently it's an S14 water neck. But anyway, there's another way you can simplify this with a braided line. So this will go into your water neck. So yeah, I think it's your outlet, whatever. Or inlet, whatever. Oh, you can't even see it. But anyway, let me grab my water neck, which will be somewhere in the abundance of the shit, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here you have your water neck. So what you want to do is you can either put an AN fitting, or you can try using a normal coolant hose fitting, but I'd go AN. It'd work with this setup. So that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do too is spray this, but anyway, it's past the point. And so what this does, that will run, instead of running from the back of your block, coming from back there somewhere. I'll show you one day when I get to the point. But that basically, that coolant light, this hard line, will be replaced by an AN fitting, which will go into that. And apparently, I think I was told, don't quote me, it keeps your turbo a bit cooler. So that. But anyway, I'm going to get up to spraying this now, and we'll see what else we can do on that while we've got, while we've got nothing to do. And please, I hope you all don't hate me. I know my mate's telling me, especially Mark, he's another YouTuber. Be sure to check his channel, Mark_180. Sorry, Mark, if I got that wrong. Too many things to remember. Anyway, I'm still using iPhone. I'm looking at a GoPro at the moment. I can't afford a very expensive camera, so I'm looking at a GoPro with a mic kind of thing on it. So please just bear with me. I will be getting a better camera. I'm sick of using my phone. It's crap. I can't even listen to music while I'm doing anything. So maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But please bear with me. We'll get there. Alrighty guys, I thought I'd give myself a rest last night. I sprayed all the things and it was getting late and cold, so I kind of stopped the video there. But anyway, didn't expect for parts to come in today, but you know what, we got our piston rings, which is good, so I can start putting the bottom end back together, which is awesome. So I got all my brackets sprayed, which are down there. My feet are keeping warm from this heater, which is mint. But we ran down to Tuner's Edge. I got like a few braided hoses and AN fittings for my water neck, so I can show you guys what I was talking about, which is good, so I can put this in the one video now. I'll just do a 2-day thing. But yeah, so we're gonna hop into that and we'll show you how we're gonna do all this stuff with the rings and the honing, which will be cool. I've never done it. Looks relatively simple, but apparently you gotta be pretty spot on with it. So hopefully we don't mess anything up, but we should be right. So let's go. So me being too eager to try things, I actually took one of the Aeroflow fittings to try on. So this is basically how it's going to go. So it's going to be sitting on your head, and then that's going to go and run down to your turbo. So obviously I've taken that bolt out and get rid of that copper washer, but taking that banjo bolt out, so they basically got the other fittings for it from Tuner's Edge. So thanks to those guys, very local to me, decent prices for what they are, but they've got mostly everything I need. I've got some braided line, which I'm gonna need. Got that, and then I was actually sitting in my car and I saw some guy in high-vis walk up next to me. I'm like, oh, what can this be? And I didn't think these would come in this quick, and they did, so that's sick. We can put that together today. Oh, the bottom end part of it. So we can get to work on that now anyway. Alright, sick. So we've taped all the block up. I don't know, you probably don't have to when you hone it, but I'm doing it because apparently a few little things can like fly up or whatever. But I've just blocked up like little oil drains and stuff like that. I've put a little rag in there so it doesn't get on the crank. So that way when I put the bearings back in, or the rod, whatever, nothing is stuck on the little thing, and on the crank I should say. But anyway, so that's all that. I think all I need to do now is just get my air compressor going, find a gun and start honing with this. My uncle actually has. So this is the honing tool. It's like made of little rocks kind of thing, and it fits perfect. So yeah, we'll start trying to give that a crack now. Hopefully it all goes well. After one can of CRC, that falling apart once, I have honed the bore, and it actually looks pretty good. Now that little mark, I honestly can't see much of it remaining, so I think I've done a pretty decent job. But now I've just got to clean this with brake cleaner, and then I'll explain to you how to hone, or what I was told to do when honing. So we'll get to cleaning that now. So after my little lunch break, the bore has been brake cleaned. Now you can't even really see where it was, but if you want to feel confident, you can either use your right hand, use your nail to feel. But a little tip I found out with panel beaters is they use their left hand when they're feeling for dents or imperfections in the paint, whatever, or in the body. So use your left hand if you just want to double check to make sure, and I've already done that, and it's pretty smooth. So anyway, now I've just got to put some oil in there to everything's fallen. Put some oil in there to make sure it doesn't rust. So when we're putting in the piston rings as well, whatever, it just goes in a bit smoother. So we'll start taking these pistons out too, replace the rings, because why not? And got a couple of pistons over there, and we're going to put them in there. So we'll get to that. Cool, got all my pistons out, laid out. This is the second hand piston, so I will be grabbing that bearing to put in there, and I'll grab the cap for it, just in my little parts box over there anyway. So that, then I'll grab little rings. Actually I may as well grab them Yeah, and I'll go back. So, it's a very open loop, so I'm always eager to see. Got all down your rings in there, and should have come with instructions, which it did. Hold on, it's hiding in the corner. Voila. So this tells you like the installation and stuff. Tells you 1,000 thicknesses, whatever, but anyway. We will get the other stuff out, change over the shit from this piston, that piston to that, and go forth. So let's hit it. So we did not have luck with those piston rings. Found out that I ordered, or the supplier I got the piston rings off gave me the wrong size or didn't get the right measurement kind of thing. So as you could see in the last video, I was kind of confused why the top what is it? The top oil ring or compression ring, whatever you want to call it. It had a bit of play in between moving up and down. So I measured it, went down to my uncle's workshop after that because he had a micrometer, and found out that the rings they gave me were a 1.2 at the top and they're supposed to be 1.5. So I rang them up and found out it is the wrong ones, and so now that's another 2 weeks I've got to wait because I'm working next week and they're closed on a Saturday, and I live so far away from the supplier, and I want to get my money back too. So yeah, but on the upside was the ones I paid for were $250. The set I needed are $100. So we're making cash back there, but in the meantime I've ordered some gaskets, whatever, but that's kind of set me back from what I wanted to be, because I was hoping to do the rings all next week and engine back in, whatever. Obviously that's not happening, so now that's kind of giving me the shits, but it happens with cars. You should double check stuff. I should double checked it and asked them to make sure, but you didn't. But that's just how cars are. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So until the next time, I won't be filming for a little bit until I find some get all these parts in. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I know it wasn't nothing special, but all those little things like brackets getting sprayed and everything counts to me. But I just thought I'd give you an update. I need to film something. It's something for me to do. But have a good night. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to keep playing some Forza.